In this video, we're going to be talking about the different types of blood groups. So we know the blood groups A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, O positive, O negative, and AB positive, AB negative. But how do we get these kind of blood groups? Well, the blood groups come from two important proteins found in the outermost layer of our red blood cells, those being antigens and the Rh factor. Antigens basically determine what kind of blood you have. If you have an A antigen, that means that you have A blood. If you have a B antigen, that means you have B blood. If you have both A and B, that means you have AB blood. But if you have no antigens, that means you have O blood. Now, the Rh factor means that will determine whether the blood will be positive or negative. So if you have Rh factor in your A blood, you will have A positive. But if you don't have that presence, you will be A negative, and vice versa. The Rh factor is found on the outer layer of the red blood cell, just like the antigens. So basically, the combination, presence, and absence of the antigens and the Rh factors make up the type of blood that we have. So these pictures show a bit of a clear understanding of how it looks like. So A antigen, B antigen. If you have both, it's AB. Only the A antigen makes A blood, B antigen makes B blood, and none makes O blood. And the Rh factor, if your blood has the Rh factor, that means that it's positive, but if it doesn't, that means it's negative. And these show the different 8 types of blood, those being AB positive, AB negative, A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, O positive, O negative. Now let's talk about the blood compatibility. If you have O blood, you can give blood to any people with any type of blood group, but you can only receive blood within your own blood group. Meanwhile, if you have AB blood, you can get blood from A, B, or O, or AB. So you can get it from anybody. And you can also give your blood to AB, A, B, or O. If you have A blood, you can give your blood to A or AB, and you can receive blood from A or O. Meanwhile, if you have B, you can give your blood to B or AB, but you can receive your blood from B or O. So this is how the blood compatibility works, and we're going to be showing a small demonstration of how this all works and the reason to why knowing your blood type is important in case of transfusions and other medical procedures. So we're going to be doing the demonstration and showing how different kind of blood groups cannot come together, or else it will cause immense or fatal damage towards the person's body. So we're gonna take A blood, this red blood right over here. We're gonna put it here. And if we try to mix it with something like B blood, watch to see if the color changes. The color changes, meaning that this cannot work, meaning that A cannot accept B. So let's take it from a liquid like AB. So let's say A is the receiver and AB is the donor. This does not work. So now let's look at A and O. So let's put O. The color barely changes, meaning that they're able to accept it from O. Matter of fact, any blood like B, AB, A, or O blood can receive the blood from the O blood donor. Basically, this shows that O is a universal donor, so they can give their blood to basically anybody, and AB is a universal receiver, meaning that they can take their blood from anybody. This is AB. So we're going to try to put B. That works. Color doesn't change. We're now going to put A. The also color doesn't change. If you put O, yeah, the color doesn't change, meaning that AB is a universal receiver. So in this case, B is now a person with B blood is now the receiver, and we're giving them A blood. This doesn't work, it changes the color. This also doesn't work, it changes the color. this works. It doesn't change color at all. So B can only be received from either B or O. So basically this is kind of like the different combinations of who can be a donor and who can be a receiver.